ようかそちらへ行こう。
足りまし食料だね。いいよ。行きます。
We serve.
Ship ready.
Bow and arrows are ready.
Okay, there is a bit here.
They are trying to break through.
By far not as much as I was afraid of.
I hope you're not wasting any time.
Thanks for the rescue. We've been holed up in these bunkers for days hiding from the Zerg.
Neither way. This should be good. Oh yeah. This should be good.
Yes, sir? Orders received.
Cruising speed set.
We wait your command.
Changing course.
Specifically Germany, to attack both occupied territories by Russia and Russia, if needed, itself. Because, I mean, this is a war. It happened happening right now.
ただいざ。御意に直ちにいざ。仰せの通り直ちにいざ。命令仰せの通りいざ。仰せの通り御意にいざ。御意にいざ。仰せの通り。
Probably the increase of oxygen in the atmosphere as a waste product that caused the first mass extinction event, as oxygen would have been toxic immediately after.
Strategic launch detected.
Hello and welcome to my Thursday afternoon stream. Excuse the little bit of scuff. That trailer wasn't the best, but it was the best one I had. I did not have the time to prepare one specifically because I do not have enough footage of Supreme Commander. And also something I did not quite think of, and that's partially the reason why I haven't managed to get the footage together properly is that the starter, the program I'm using to be able to run it stably while requiring my Steam copy, does not start via stream, and then it's an external starter, so I need to make sure that OBS hooks into it properly after every one I open. So there is that, but here we will get into it. UEF campaign 1, 2, 6. So one other thing that you might notice is that I will be switching between these, and hopefully they hook properly and all of that. But because of that, it'll be all a bit janky, but I do hope that you can forgive that. So, as a strategy game, it is... come on, focus properly. For strategy games, very often it is quite complicated to get story in, so as in most cases, it happens during the missions and also at the beginning and the end of the missions. I'll be going through it on the normal difficulty, so I have enough time to explain it properly. Okay, some stuff here is weird, but that's fine. So, okay, it did hook up properly. So, let's watch the first briefing for our UEF campaign. Again,
Lieutenant, you are being assigned to Colonel Arnold for the duration of your probationary period. His word is law. Intel reports that 2 Cybran commanders gated to Capella over an hour ago. We presume they're attempting to inflame the symbiont population.
Why is our time being wasted with this op? The local forces there should be able to handle it.
Because of President Riley's insistence that we fight across multiple fronts, we had to pull troops away from Capella for other ops. As a result, the research facilities on Capella are only lightly defended. The Cybrans must not be allowed to compromise our work.
Are we there to secure Capella for good? Or are we gonna let it fall to the Cybrans in a month?
You have your orders, Colonel. You gate at 11:30 hours. Dismissed.
So, local time, we're already a little bit late for our gate, but I hope they don't, or they won't be too annoyed with us. So, as it is an older game and it has some issues, I hope you can overlook them. The story itself is quite interesting. So, the pre-story of this is 1,000 years of war between 3 factions. The UEF, the Cybran, and the Aeon. The Aeon are a religious group, having been
Listen up,
taught.
rookie. I know what they taught you at the academy regarding Cybran tactics, but you need to forget all that crap. The Cybrans are no longer running from a stand-up fight, and they're not afraid to come at you with guns blazing. Your predecessor forgot that and paid the price. Start by building some power generators and mass extractors.
I hope I'm not killing the triggers here. Okay. So, Aeon are an enlightened faction of humans haven't been told by aliens. The Cyberans, they are fighting for freedom as organic AI hybrids, and they are being enslaved via a loyalty program, and the Cyberans are free symbionts who are fighting against that, and the UEF is basically the big united federation who is trying to unite everybody and have peace in the galaxy in their own misguided way.
Now then, build a land factory to take advantage of all that power and mass. Get it done.
We're currently playing as the UEF, who, because of the two-front war they have to fight, are under a lot more pressure than the Cyberans or Aeon. Although the Aeons are very prejudiced towards the Cyberan. And the Cyberan are reasonably wary of the Aeon. But these two factions
of MA-12 Striker medium tanks. Move them around and get used to the controls.
Give me a few engineers as well, please. I'll be starting with the engineers here. Especially for the first expansion, that is going to be fun. Do I need any more? Seriously, you go hoover up anything you find in between, and we are producing the strikers. You'll be support over there.
Good. Now take your tanks and destroy that Cyberan radar. There's a couple of units defending it, but your tanks should make short work of them.
Operation area expanded.
Boom.
Always build as quickly as possible. It'll save your backside if you gate into a hot LZ. Get some additional units online and destroy that airbase to the southwest. There's some Cyberan bombers prowling around, so take a few mobile anti-air with you.
Operation area expanded.
We're going to get more mass here and here. So yeah, sorry, I've completely forgotten about that. We have a few... we have basically two different resources, and as unlike a lot of strategy games, they are basically real-time. Real-time resources you gain and lose them in very small ticks, and you do not need to give the entirety of the, or to have the entirety of the necessary mass and energy before you build. It will be used up as you build, which makes for quite an interesting... Yeah, I think I need one more here. Actually, I can put you behind there. You go over there, but you're special. Basically keeping one for more specialized units that I need right now. Okay, I have 2 mobile anti-air. That is probably... Okay, that looks like it's not insufficient currently, but this is better. And then we'll be building up the mass points we are conquering as much in real time as possible. For now, I'm going to build scouts and with them. Bloody mantis are doing some damage. Okay, that facility should be toast pretty soon. That also means that I can have myself a new tower, hopefully. How far do you go?
Not bad, rookie. But don't let it go to your head. Make one mistake and the Cyberns will tear you apart. Blast, there's another Cybern commander. I'm gonna deal with him. The rest of this op is yours. I'm leaving you with some reinforcements. They're a few steps above your pay grade, but that doesn't mean you can't play with them.
So he's leaving me with some ground-based reinforcements. Now we have a defense line to crack.
Ignore his psychobabble.
Which, yeah, seriously, here is babble, because this... Okay, can you put those onto for me? And then for you, I want a bit more energy. So we're building a bit of an energy plant here. Up to where does that reach? To about here. So this is a good new base, which I will be taking as soon as we're getting there. Okay, you're building. I'll be pulling you down. You have a lot of build capacity.
my defensive line. I won't underestimate you again.
Here's your next assignment. You need to take out the Cybern Commander. I don't care how you do it, just as long as it gets done.
So you come down here.
Commander, can you read me? This is Assistant Research Director Thompson. The Cyberns are attacking us, and I don't know how much longer our defenses will hold. I'm patching you into our systems. You'll have access to our long-range radar.
I don't think we'll get the other factories there operational. You're still looping nicely. I'll add a tank here.
Available, but we don't have enough power to fire it. The Cybern has some Tech 2 power generators to the far west. If you can capture one of them, we can tap into your grid and fire the weapon.
I like it. Go capture one of those Tech 2 power generators.
Okay, but I also want them pulling down there. Where are my... engineers? And I want... Oh, how did you get up there? You repair that, please. How about you go there and then set up information? Okay, I need a little bit here. And I hope that there aren't big defenses. Okay, I don't need to worry about the fences. That's a good one at least. But since I do want the sub-objective confirmed, I do need to wait until I capture. Okay, luckily we have enough mobile artillery to deal mostly with these bombers. Okay, we need more support here. And then we're going for 5, 3, 2 in this order. You support there, you do an infinite loop. Okay.
Commander, we have analyzed the Cybran's base. All of their anti-air towers are positioned along their southern perimeter.
That's what we needed to hear. Round up some ground forces and destroy those anti-air towers, Rookie. Once they're down, bomb the Cybrans back to the Stone Age. You should also look at getting a second base off the ground. There's a lot of mass where the Cybran defensive line was positioned. Check it out.
Too late, Arnold. I'm already on ahead of you. Come on. Give me the capture. His ACU.
The Cybrans will never admit defeat.
And there is the Duke in progress now. And here is his ACU, yes. I have more than enough forces that I'm willing to sacrifice to kill it. And with all the artillery and stuff, that ought to be pretty quick. And come on, boom.
You actually took him down. Maybe you are cut out for this.
The voice cannons are adding a little bit of lag, which is unfortunate, but
We appreciate the assistance, Commander, but... Oh my god. The Cybrans took Dr. Sweeney. He's one of our top researchers and key to Black Sun.
and here we have heard for the first time about Black Sun.
Shut up, Thompson. You eggheads get back to what you were doing. We'll worry about Sweeney.
Sir, General Clark sends her congratulations for successfully completing your first mission.
So one of the things is that the 3 main campaigns of the first game of Supreme Command, I consider it more like StarCraft with an expansion. So you have the first main campaigns, and then you have the second main campaigns of Brood War. I consider it the same here. The structure is similar enough. So here we have, they are parallel but not. So only one of them can win, and the faction you are playing is going to win. It is just that whomever, all the operations are going in parallel, but instead of winning, they'll be losing, and you'll be the successful faction, which is very well made. It's like 3 what if scenarios. And the best, they resolve it in such a way for the expansion that any of the 3 winning could be canon. That is really well made here. But first operation successful. So with the defeat of the Cybrans on Capella, UAF disaster response teams were quick to land and begin cleanup operations. almost 40% of the symbiont population was reported missing, and any remaining symbionts received thorough psychological and AI examinations to ensure that no Trojan horse programs were left behind. Overall, civilian casualties were light and property damage was minimal. Note Dr. Sweeney, Eric Sweeney, a noted scientist and quantum theorist, was reported missing. Statements from his co-workers suggest the Cyberans may have kidnapped him. More data will be posted as it is made available. So, we should have everything, every objective, every primary, and well, the primaries we have to get them, but the secondaries we have as well. So, nice, complete. We have not wasted much mass, which is nice. Since it is all coming in at the same time, everything you cannot store is going to be wasted. This hasn't wasted so much energy wasted. I don't care as much. Energy is more of a, because some units later on use a ton of energy. It is much better to have enough energy, more than enough energy, so that spikes go into at least that's my opinion. A lot of people would say, yeah, the closer you work to Unity, the better. But going down on energy, not having enough energy is a lot worse than not having enough mass. Not enough mass just slows everything down. Not enough energy collapses shields, does a lot more damage, slows down mass production, slows down everything. It's quite a disaster. So that's the first mission. And now I clicked too fast. I'm sorry, I'll be shortly disappearing here. Be right back. Okay. Okay. Second UEF mission. So after successfully defending Luthien there, we'll be sent into another hotspot. So let's see what we have to do here.
While you were busy on Capella, the Aeon pushed out of the quarantine zone and attacked our positions on Luthien. Our forces there are holding their own, but they will fall unless they're reinforced.
So, my bad. It was I was on Capella and I'm now going to Luthien. I misspoke there.
The strategic importance of Luthien cannot be overstated. The planet is rich in natural resources and home to a small research and development facility that is doing work vital to the UEF.
All fair enough. It is just funny that we have an indiscriminate mass resource and they are still worried about specific stuff. So maybe that is for specific things, but in general, mass can be used to represent any element. maybe it's not outside of war, not very feasible, but it's funny that you don't need to care about anything except mass and StarCraft, for example, doesn't care about that. They don't think, they don't explain as much. You need crystal, you need Vespene gas, and that's it. No explanation of why you don't need any metals, why you don't need any electronics to build stuff. Here, they mention it, and that's funny.
It must not
To me.
fall to the Aeon. Colonel Arnold will oversee the op. Lieutenant, you will support the Colonel. Questions?
How much longer am I going to be holding this guy's hand?
You have your orders, Colonel. A word of warning, Lieutenant. The Aeon are brainwashing monsters who have only one purpose: to spread their so-called way. Do not listen to anything they say. Attack and kill them with extreme prejudice. You gate in 30.
Well, I am not going to wait for 30 minutes. I'm going to put the difficulty on medium, on normal, and ready, and go. Okay, let's...
This is Director Stenson of the Science Station Lima Foxtrot. Our power core has been breached, and we are unable to repair it. If it isn't contained soon, the entire facility will explode.
Colonel Arnold, General Clark's orders are to get to Station Lima Foxtrot and fix that power core ASAP. Earthcom out.
Yeah, come on. Three engineers. I do want to get going here. In a funny way, the harder you go, the... No, that was wrong. First power, then here. You go get me a bit more mass. Although I don't think the top mass, the two masses... No, I have two there and there. Bloody hell. Look at the correct positions. And then I'm going to need another land factory, and you need units. I need a bit more storage here, and I'll need scouts. Let's do it the other way around. Scouts. At least from here, I'm doing mainly anti-air for now.
Wait, what the? Those eggheads dropped me on the wrong side of the continent. I'm no help, Earthcom. It'll be hours before I can get there. Tell Clark the rookie will have to do it on his own.
Lieutenant, General Clark has placed you in charge of the op. Establish a base with some basic defenses, and then build an air factory. Colonel Arnold will advise as necessary.
Okay. Power core, where are we at? Okay. You get myself 2 more engineers. I'm having such a mass problem at the moment, but I don't think that there is... There isn't much reclaim on the map here. At least not a lot of mass reclaim. So I'll be seeing what I can get. Let's power these out as quickly as possible. So that is 1. You built me that. That is 2. And then you go striker artillery. As long as I can, I'll be pushing. Yeah, that's not very good. You're going to build me one there, and you're going to pull more energy from here. And seriously, if I'm going down that much, I want more air defense about here. Okay, I do want more tanks now. Do I have access to... I have mass storage, but I don't have... Okay, that's fair enough.
Attention Station Lima Foxtrot. This is Templar Min of the Aeon Illuminate. We have no intention of harming you. Surrender now and avoid unnecessary bloodshed.
Don't listen to her!
Okay. So far it looks good. I'll be cleaning up the scruff here. Where are we? I am going to leave 5 behind. I think I'll do it more like this. Put yourself into a line about here. And then I'll be going to clean up a little bit here.
Colonel Arnold has confirmed that you have constructed an air factory. We're uploading the schematic for the C6 Courier light air transport.
Come on. Come on, don't tell me you crashed. Did or didn't you crash? Restore. Okay, seriously. Did or didn't you crash? Apparently you didn't crash. But you're completely frozen, so you did crash. Okay, we need to restart this mission. That is annoying. Okay. He nicely hooked back into the game. We luckily didn't lose all that much time. Still, every of these hiccups is annoying, but it is running a lot more stably for stream than it would be could run otherwise, so I'm not too unhappy about it.
This is Director
Or
Stenson
I'm not
of
too
the
unhappy
Science
about
Station
how
Lima
it
Foxtrot.
runs.
Our power core has been breached, and we are unable to repair it. If it isn't contained soon, the entire facility will explode.
Colonel Arnold, General Clark's orders are to get to Station Lima Foxtrot and fix that power core ASAP. Earthcom out.
Okay, factory we go, and then first one is taking these, reclaiming. There really isn't a lot of reclaim on the map though. But any reclaim is better than no reclaim. Okay, no, that's trees. I was hoping for reclaim. Here I'll be doing a second one immediately. Some more generators. Let's go for 6. You are going to be the support as soon as you finish.
Wait, what the? Those eggheads dropped me on the wrong side of the continent. I'm no helper,
Okay.
Tom. It'll be hours before I can get there. Tell Clark the rookie will have to do it on his own.
Lieutenant, General Clark has
So I'll be
placed you in charge of
distributing
the
them a
op.
little bit
Establish
to
a
get
base with some basic defenses, and then build an air factory. Colonel Arnold will advise as necessary.
To get some air defenses up here. Okay, I'm running even on mass. I do have stuff here. That is going to be a bit of a... something I will need to be playing around with. Okay, it's bloody slow as hell. Oh, that's the problem. Energy. I don't have any energy to go with it. Okay. You give me 2 more. I do want another one up here. No wonder if I'm that big in trouble in energy. Okay, no wonder. So that becomes even more perilous. Okay. So all 3 of you go over there. Scout, 1, 2, 3. No. Stop. Infinite. You support there. Five. 2 and 2. I think one of them is going to go over there. And then I'll have some more static defense here. Okay, no. You need to be going break as well then.
Attention Station Lima Foxtrot. This is Templar Min of the Aeon Illuminate. We have no intention of harming you. Surrender now and avoid unnecessary bloodshed.
Don't listen to her!
Look, even if I wanted to in this, I can't. I need to do other stuff. I need to get the air factories done as well. Cannot get to the mass extractor level 2, which is something I really would enjoy to be able to do. It's not that we're running out of time, but we just don't have enough mass. Look, you go help here. As long... No. And I do want these 2 mass points as quickly as possible.
Colonel Arnold has confirmed that you have constructed an air factory. We're uploading the schematic for the C6 Courier light air transport.
Well, anyone who can do damage goes first. Okay, you give me 4 engineers and 2 transporters. And we're running out of mass again. Not to be unexpected, but...
Use your transport to move either your armored command unit or an engineer to Lima. Scans are showing a lot of Aeon activity between you and the facility, so it's gonna be hot. Clear out the enemy before you try and reach Lima.
What do you think I am doing?
You're on your own, rookie.
Oh, don't tell me I'm crashed again. Stop that. Stop crashing. Yeah, I'm not getting back into it. Okay, let's kill it again. I'll give it one more chance. If not, I'll give it some try though. Can I switch out something in the settings to have it run windowed rather than full screen, and can I save those settings? I do think I need to jump into the game in order to be able to select that. Lobby is windowed until launch. That's not quite correct. Makes it a lot harder to read for you, doesn't it? Although, is that easier for you to read? I don't know. Let me know if it is. Let me have a look. How hard is it to read? Nah, no worries. You should be able to read that just fine. Okay. I'm going to put that back onto medium. Get ready, launch, and then do the settings here. Break, menu options, video. What does that do? Okay, let's do it like that. Gameplay. Screen edge pans main view. Yeah, that's important. Let's make that a bit more visible for you. We have a restart. It's not an automatic restart. Okay. I'm actually fine with that, as long as it just pops back up properly now. And it's crashed immediately. No? No, okay. Okay, let's try this again. Glass editor, welcome in. I do apologize for the jank. Okay, that's...
This is Director Stenson of
no
the
bloody
Science
hell.
Station Lima
We do
Our power core
this
has been
first
breached, and we are unable to repair it.
to
If it isn't
power,
contained soon, the entire
to
facility
mass,
will
to
explode.
power. mass.
Colonel Arnold, General Clark's orders are
I'm
to get
getting
to
the
Station
engineers
Lima
pre in.
Foxtrot and fix that power core ASAP. Earthcom out.
Okay, that's nice to see. I just now need to... For next time, I need to have a look to get the mouse captured in window. But I'll be fine. It is going fine. I want to present the basic campaign of Supreme Commander and then the Forced Alliance campaign for each of the factions over the next few weeks. But I hope that the setup gets a little bit better in the future, for I do not want to be too scuffed while trying to present this. And I'm also not going to be claiming to be the best RTS player ever, but I do think that I am a decent player. Okay. Energy is... Well, I'm going to cut it close as usual. Okay, energy is good enough now. I'm mass locked, which is okay. Okay, I'm going to do some reclaim here, even though there isn't much on the map.
I'm no help, Earthcom. It'll be hours before I can get there. Tell Clark the rookie will have to do it on his own.
With how quickly you're going to...
Lieutenant, General Clark has placed you in charge of the op. Establish a base with some basic defenses, and then build an air factory. Colonel Arnold will advise as necessary.
Seeing how quickly he managed to get tier 3 stuff up, probably won't be hours, but that's fine enough. So I need some mobile anti-air before I put down some stationary one. You'll just be helping out for now. You'll be going to help out that factory, and you'll be going to deliver here. Okay, energy for the foreseeable future is going to not look shabby, at least. And then scout. Stop. That was a mess. Pause. Like this, I think, should give me a good enough mix to get stuff going. Okay. I do want to try to do the co-op, not on stream, because I have not done co-op on stream yet. I was under the impression that it doesn't vary too much. But that might have just been a misconception. But I want to play all of the campaigns, but I didn't plan on playing them co-op. It might come up, but I'm definitely going to finish them solo first, and then also throw in some skirmishes to fill up the time.
is Templar Min of the Aeon Illuminate. We have no intention of harming you. Surrender now and avoid unnecessary bloodshed.
Don't listen to her!
But it might come up that it is actually interesting. I'll give it a shot offline, maybe, and then see. But I'm not immediately expecting to go to show the co-op at the moment. Okay, we're finally getting some reclaim in here, which is good because I am suffering of somewhat of a mass shortage. Are you being reclaimed? Yes. Okay, a few more rounds and I'll have enough to clear out here, the patrol here. Yeah, let's take the ACU along with, and then we'll be more than enough. Archer. Okay. Let's go clean out here as we're prepping for the first air factory to finish, that I can pull the transporter and get the ACU up to the station. Okay, I think what I'll do is do the ACU a little bit of cleanup here. Come on, let me get some reclaim with you. Let's go.
Colonel Arnold has confirmed that you have constructed an air factory. We're uploading the schematic for the C6 Courier light air transport.
And then after the air transport, some engineers to be able to hoover up more mass here. Okay. I currently don't have any air units flying about, but I do not want to lift.
Use your transport to move either your armored command unit or an engineer to Lima. Scans are showing a lot of Aeon activity between you and the facility, so it's gonna be hot. Clear out the enemy before you try and reach Lima.
Yeah, that is exactly what I'm doing. Okay. Clean out and then have some air defense on the way. Okay, one last scout in there. And then have the engineers come over take these mass points. And we're going to drop him here. Okay. Got over safely. The base still has enough air defense.
Repair the core, quickly.
System enabled.
Looks like you got all the patrols. You actually impressed me with that one, rookie.
The core has been repaired and the station is secure. Good job, Lieutenant. Earthcom out.
Can we get Tech 2 stuff at least for the mass extractors?
Appear
Yes.
to be readying another attack. General Clark has authorized you to receive the Air Cleaner Tech 2 anti-air turret and the Triad Tech 2 point defense turret. Upgrade any of your factories and construct a Tech 2 engineer to build these new units. Earthcom out.
Okay. Doing some upgrading here. Can I? Still, that's a no. Let's get some more build power onto the... and some... some air scouts here. I do not have enough vision, especially in this corner. And since I have to protect the station also, I do want some T2 engineers over here because I don't have access to the T2 engineering suite yet on the
Sir,
ACU.
The Aeon will soon launch an attack. Earthcom out.
Let's go with some engineers here. Get that done. Okay, you go. You go over, deliver that here. And then we'll be... also be able to get better air defense here. I can't upgrade the radar yet, which is annoying. That would be very helpful. Well, didn't drop in the optimal space, but... and then, where is the air transport? Let's have a few more.
They're coming! They're going to slaughter us all!
You were given the opportunity to save yourselves.
Well, I do hope
You
that
will
I...
now suffer the wrath of the Illuminate.
Okay, that was at least more than enough for the first wave. I expected more actually from that wave.
We
No.
are the galaxy's salvation.
Let's do it like this.
Accept our teachings.
Sir, more units are approaching. Earth, come out.
Okay, this is actually a lot more serious now. ACU, there you go. Go help out with that. Okay, we do need to risk the ACU here. But against that much artillery, I do need to decimate that, or the defenses will never get up. Oh, they bloody hell destroyed that one. Okay, that's bad. I was expecting a lot more heavy resistance at my base, to be honest. Forgot that they're basically attacking just over here. Okay, he's not yet idle, but...
The way must be spread to all of humanity.
Yeah, but that's not working out in the way you want it to.
This is the biggest one yet. Earth, come out.
Do I have the overcharge? Yes. Come on, move. No. Bloody hell, keep moving. That's it.
Lieutenant,
that's a
come in,
restart.
Lieutenant. We've lost your signal. Lieutenant, report.
Okay. At least it didn't bugger out too much. Didn't have too many scuff issues. And that was the wrong button to push. Sorry about that. Okay, let's try this again. And then I need to focus. How am I going to do that best? Build a land factory before repairing.
Director Stenson of the Science Station Lima Foxtrot. Our power core has been breached, and we are unable to repair it. If it isn't contained soon, the entire facility will explode.
Colonel Arnold, General Clark's orders are to get to Station Lima Foxtrot and fix that power core ASAP. Earthcom out.
Yeah, I do think that having a land factory there, HQ that, okay, I need this mass, sorry, first mass, reclaim up. Everything I'm getting is good. Put some more power gens down as need be in the beginning. Okay, I do hope that shield mode is, which I accidentally, unfortunately, enabled, is now off.
Wait, what the? Those eggheads dropped me on the wrong side of the continent. I'm no help, Earthcom. It'll be hours before I can get there. Tell Clark
Okay,
the rookie
it
will have to
shows
do it
off
on his
at
own.
least. You are going to do
Lieutenant, General Clark
reclaim
has
up
placed
to
you in charge of the
there.
island. Establish a base with some basic defenses, and then build an air factory. Colonel Arnold will advise as necessary.
Okay, we do need these now. Okay, I'm absolutely standing in the way for some of the stuff here. Okay. As before. I do want to build a good amount of them. Why the hell didn't that mass extractor get built? Still too early for the air factory. I need more. Not necessarily, but I do want to kill the patrols before I go ahead, and with the mass situation I do not want to be too aggressive at the moment. Okay, that hurt. Ouch. That's going to slow me down. Oh, that was a large bunch of them. Okay. Get me the radar up and the...
Attention Station Lima Foxtrot. This is Templar Min of the Aeon Illuminate. We have no intention.
We'll be doing some reclaim.
Surrender now and avoid unnecessary bloodshed.
Don't listen to her!
Okay, that is actually looking a lot nicer from a mass perspective immediately. Look, you don't have anything to do right now. You can build the air factories. Yeah, come 2 more level T1 engineers. There is another big one over there.
Colonel Arnold has confirmed that you have constructed an air factory. We're uploading the schematic for the C6 Courier light air transport.
Okay, that is still reclaim. Are we looking here? A few more rounds. Unfortunately, I did manage to get myself to get a big part of the first wave of the first, construction wave. I managed to get myself blown up in that. And then I'll be putting out one here. That should be enough. Yeah, it's at least enough to start out the clean here. Making sure to get some more reclaim.
Use your transport to move either your armored command unit or an engineer to Lima. Scans are showing a lot of Aeon activity between you and the facility, so it's gonna be hot. Clear out the enemy before you try and reach Lima. You're on your own, rookie.
Okay, I'll be pulling all of this up. Okay, let's pull an engineer over. Hopefully the attacking force is quick enough. to clean the way out before the engineer comes along to build. Luckily, most of the units here are anti-air, so okay, I do want those to get those as well if possible. Okay, there is more. There are more bombers there, and I think I should be good to go at least up here.
Oh, thank goodness you made it. Repair the core, quickly!
Nope, first I'm going to build a factory. More than enough time for that. Factory go.
Looks like you got all the patrols. You actually impressed me with that one, rookie.
Okay. I don't need all that much more for now here, ground-wise. I'll get a few more out.
The core temperature has doubled. We can't last much longer.
Yes, I know. I'm here. And I have now foresight out of the future.
Good job, Lieutenant. Or come out.
And repair was easy.
Scans detect a large group of Aeon ground forces.
Okay.
They appear to be readying another attack. General Clark has authorized you to receive the Air Cleaner Tech 2 anti-air turret and the Triad Tech 2 point defense turret. Upgrade any of your factories and construct a Tech 2 engineer to build these new units. Earth, come out.
Be going air here. Faceless Prophet, hello, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Thursday. It is one of my favorites. It is not the favorite for me. That would be putting you on pause. No, I need to put you on stop. All the other factories are going to keep building. My absolute favorite is still Brood War, but Supreme Commander is very, very good. I'm not sure how much I have in StarCraft 2. I'm pretty sure that I have more in StarCraft, more time in StarCraft 1 than I have in StarCraft 2. Okay, I'm not all that bad here. Let's enqueue them. I'll be needing a few of them. Okay. Why do you not start those? Okay. Okay, I am the opposite. I am much more fed up with StarCraft 2.
Faceless_Prophet is now following.
Thank you very much for the follow. I'm much happier going back to
Sir, the Aeon will soon
Brood
launch
War
an attack.
than
Come out.
StarCraft 2. Mainly because of the big push they made to start out with the 12 engineering units, because I am not a fan of starting that quickly in an RTS. I prefer a slower start. Okay, minus 17, you're up. You are coming up. You can go to the normal factory, you don't need to be HQs. Okay, while not perfect, this will help out. Against the second wave especially. Yeah, okay, there is that. Units can die very quickly. Especially some of the Terran infantry units with the new... with newer units and Zerglings. Zerglings, well, they pop like Zerglings. I don't mind that if I had the slower start, more time to do some building up and get a path in, and it doesn't feel it feels very, very rushed in the moment, and I'm not a fan of it. I much preferred it when you started with half the amounts of builders and collectors. It made for a much more for a much more interesting viewing experience, since basically you do feel like yeah, it doesn't feel good, at least to me, and I do feel that a lot of people would have preferred to keep it slower. They were trying to do too much to be an explosive esports when I don't think that a lot of viewers were complaining really about a lower speed. Okay, I hope I have put that correctly. I do not want to I get what you mean. Bloody hell, don't tell me I... No! Don't tell me I crashed. Because that is it. That is why I prefer Brood War over StarCraft 2. It has a slower start. You have some time in the beginning to feel out what the players are doing. Yeah, no, I crashed, didn't I? Cool. I need to go for this again then. I was hoping it would not crash as much. And while, yes, a lot of modern people don't feel like they have the time, learn to be a little bit patient. And it is StarCraft's current beginning is just too fast. an RTS should start off a little bit more slowly. That is absolutely fine. I have about, I don't have that much more time left, and on the stream I have about an hour 10 minutes left, and I do play more than just RTS games, but I'll be playing Supreme Commander again for the full stream next week. But thank you for stopping by, and I hope homework is not too much of a bore today. Okay. Let's give myself safe
This is Director
spots.
Stenson of the Science Station Lima Foxtrot. Our power core has been breached, and we are unable to repair it. If it isn't contained soon, the entire facility will explode.
Colonel Arnold, General Clark's orders are to get to Station Lima Foxtrot and fix that power core ASAP. Earthcom out.
Okay, hopefully I'm not losing my first attack force again. As usual, more mass. Any mass I can get is good mass. Let's go reclaim in here. Okay, are we mass? We are mass locked. Okay, that did go patrol.
Wait, what the? Those eggheads
You're a
dropped me on the
support
wrong side of the
factory,
track.
you're a support
I'm no
factory.
helper,
Start
Tom.
building,
It'll be hours
please.
before I can get there. Tell Clark the rookie will have to do it on his own.
Lieutenant, General Clark has placed you in charge of the op. Establish a base with some basic defenses, and then build an air factory. Colonel Arnold will advise as necessary.
Okay. No, you're not doing infinite loops. Only this factory is doing infinite loops. Okay, like this. You are going to be building one here. One here. Get me more power in. Okay, I have enough mass that I'll say I'll be putting these up. And then afterwards, I'll put in for the air factories. Okay. Not looking bad. And I just remembered there's another good reason why I prefer a slower start. It allows for... It seems unfair, but a higher skilled player will be able to get already slight advantages out of the early game. And that is something I very much appreciate.
Confirm that you have constructed an air factory. We're uploading the schematic for the C6 Courier light air transport.
Attention Station Lima Foxtrot. This is Templar Min of the Aeon Illuminate. We have no intention of harming you. Surrender now and avoid unnecessary bloodshed.
Don't listen to her!
Okay, do I have an idle engine here? Yes. Reclaim, reclaim, reclaim. Okay, a little bit more. Almost say that I'm good. To get the attack going here. Nope, I'm missing something. Give me 2 engineers. I'll be collecting up my forces for a little bit longer. I do want to have a radar before I start the attack. Seeing people is very important. So, the radar itself should be pretty quick. Okay, here we go. Okay, let's go fetch the reclaim. And seriously, I am going to do... I can't save, can I? That is unexpected. Yeah, no, can't save. Just need to hope that I'm not crashing again. I'll have the second force come down south. Let's have this one come in. Boom, boom, boom. Need a few more tanks here.
Use your transport to move either your armored command unit or an engineer to Lima. Scans are showing a lot of Aeon activity between you and the facility, so it's gonna be hot. Clear out the enemy before you try and reach Lima. You're on your own, rookie.
Okay, those bombers did some damage. And loop-a-de-loop.
Looks like you got all the patrols. You actually impressed me with that one, rookie.
Okay. Let's go get this over.
Core temperature has doubled. We can't last much longer.
Okay, got over a little bit later than last time.
Repair the core, quickly.
System enabled.
There you go over there, like this. And then afterwards we repair the core. Notify management. I'm really...
The core has been repaired and the station is secure. Good job, Lieutenant. Earthcom out. Sir, scans detect a large group of Aeon ground forces. They appear to be readying another attack. General Clark has authorized you to receive the Air Cleaner Tech 2 anti-air turret and the Triad Tech 2 point defense turret. Upgrade any of your factories and construct a Tech 2 engineer to build these new units. Earthcom out.
Yeah, that's what I'm already doing. Okay, you have enough for the moment. Okay, seriously, even with all of that, I am still... Okay, that's why it's working so well. All the reclaim. But yeah, we need tons of reclaim. At least I get these finished, that'll help. And there is a little bit more reclaim over here. Okay, now I'm crashing out. Well, I'm mass locked. T2 mass, T2 mass. Okay.
Sir, the Aeon will soon launch an attack. Earth, come out.
Okay. So they're coming first, only air. And then, secondly, with other stuff, we do have... Okay, that is good. We have the... We have a radar here, that's what I wanted to say. You go up to land factories, level 2, and you're an air factory level 2. Okay. First defense is pretty much okay, and then... Like series. Ooh, I have a lot more I can upgrade here.
They're coming! They're going to slaughter us all!
We'll be
You
fine.
were given the opportunity to save yourselves. You will now suffer the wrath of the Illuminate.
Let us immediately get into some reclaim here. Well, reclaim and repair, to be precise, but... let me get a radar station up here. Get myself a little bit more visibility.
You are destroying the galaxy with your hatred.
Sir, more units are approaching. Earth, come out.
More units are approaching, but this time I have the defenses proper. I just hope that I'm not going to crash again. Okay, now we're going to repair this and do the reclaim out of the big ones. Okay, that is nice. And more tech to
The princess has
extract
foreseen
is
my
here.
victory.
Another force is moving in, sir. This is the biggest
Okay,
one
that
yet.
is
Earth,
weird.
come out.
The cursor should not be invisible. But clicking too often outside of the window, I'm not sure is a good idea.
Why do you resist? Lay down your arms and accept your fate.
Okay.
Nice job defending the station, rookie.
Need to get units over.
Sir, General Clark has decided to evacuate Luthian Colony. You are to escort a convoy of
Going
civilian
to
trucks to Station
pull
Lima.
out infinite amounts of
After all this, we're abandoning the planet to those monsters?
gunships out of these two.
Lieutenant, this is Constable Nakamura of Luthian. We'll be ready to evacuate once you get some escorts down here. They're going to hit us hard, so you'll need some tanks and mobile anti-air units. Make sure they're escorted by gunships. Luthian out.
14 AA units. Okay. I'll be building up those forces specifically because that means 14 here and 20 here. And we're not going to put that on repeat. What I am going to do is add 6 more and add 10 more. Okay, I have more than enough mass. Get me another airport. Okay, you are all up there. I will be keeping this and the two of you go over there and we'll be then transporting you over here. Another airport. Will get me some more T2 engineers before I'll be putting it into the gun ship production. And I still have not. Yeah, seriously, I do have enough energy. And I can go fetch more energy. Where did I select you? Over there, that's fine. Tonk, tonk. I ought to have some more engineers here. Go get me that energy as well. I do not have T2 energies yet. Okay. So the geothermal is the most efficient one at least. Don't have much reclaim at the moment. With the defenses there, I think I'll be going a bit closer over here. Can I upgrade the radar? No. But I am getting myself the energy I need for the shield. quite soonish. How many do we have? 14. I said I want 2 more of you. And then there, no. Better before the mountain range. Since they aren't missiles, they mightn't hit the mountain range depending on the angle, and I do not want that. Okay, more than anything else, I have everything now. I think I have everything now. Yes. Let's pull you down. Okay, my energy issues are currently under control. I have some more mobile artillery there, and then as soon as the... How many do I have here? That's 16 as soon as they come out. No. Ferry over here. So, as soon as they come out, I can just get them, and the gunships will get them out of here. Coming up in a row, that is always very nice. Especially for artillery. But I do need to move down here. Okay, there is a bit of a hole here. A few more. Then the trucks will come out.
Lieutenant, the trucks have exited the colony. They are now under your control. Luthien out.
Okay. Bloody hell. Gunships, ferry. You also go into group 5. Where's the ferry symbol? There. Okay, we're flying a detour.
A truck has reached Station Lima Foxtrot, sir. Earth, come out.
Yeah, that ought to have been quite a few trucks now. 2 more.
Operation area
Luthien
expanded.
Colony has successfully evacuated, and medical teams are seeing to the survivors. Mission completed. Earth, come out.
Okay, quite happy.
Sir, in addition to defending Station Lima Foxtrot, you are to exterminate the Aeon commander. Colonel Arnold will continue to advise. Earth, come out.
Okay, we can't go brute force. So I'll be using the gunships to do some scouting here. Or scouting in force.
Sir, we have detected 3 Aeon short-range radar installations in the area. Destroy them if you are able. Earth, come out.
Well, that'll be my first order of business then. Get them smashed. Do I have more I have tanks. I have T2 tanks. Okay.
All 3 Aeon short-range radar installations have been destroyed. Earth, come out.
Embrace the way, or be cleansed.
Okay, that's too close to base. Okay, they're chasing not quite as far after me as I was expecting.
It appears that I've underestimated you, Commander. Now you will experience the fury of the Aeon.
I have quite a bit of T1 there. That's probably being... that'll be all chewed up by their point defense. Okay, that is still safe. ACU, do we have anything new? No, we don't. Well, I'll be taking up the... bloody hell. I'll be taking up the... the RAS. Having more resources is not going to be a bad thing. Okay, I do need to be a little bit careful with approaches. Okay, the entire base is shielded. Has a ton of anti-air. And the south is pretty well defended. Okay, can I... Well, I do need to take another scout in force, that's for sure. Can I pull some of them over at least into the range of the anti-airs? Okay. And the base is nicely shielded indeed. Okay. Let's pull back a little bit. I don't want to waste the defensive line entirely. Pull the secondary force down here and attack into here.
Satellite feeds of the Aeon base reveal a flaw. The eastern part of Min's base is defended with shields. Use ground units to take out her power generators, and then hit her head-on once the shields are down.
Yeah, that is what I came up with now. Okay, I'm actually not too shabby in units. But let's have a new, better rallying point, because this is not quite working out. I'll be pulling that over there. And you'll be taking a break, I'd guess. Okay, I'm not going to wait entirely on everything, but that's a sizable force, but the defense line should still have enough focus to destroy it. Yeah, that wasn't too bad, and then we'll pull back a little. Okay, I hope to be decisive with this. I really hope they are doing well. They should be. Okay, the shield is down. I need to hammer it now. Hammer the flak artillery. Go for power. Should have gone for power immediately. Power is unshielded here.
the galaxy's salvation. Accept our teachings.
Okay, here we go. This is starting to pour damage in. The issue is if I click the command unit, that is going to go down very quickly. And that means I'm not going to be destroying the factories.
But my spirit lives on in the way.
Great job, Lieutenant. The first round is on me.
Okay, that took a little while longer than I was hoping for. Should still have been decently quick for the go at least. Yeah, so about 40 minutes. Despite the advantage of a 2-hour head start, Aeon forces were unable to make any progress towards occupying Luthien. Colonel Zachary Arnold led the defense of Station Lima Foxtrot. He did not. And the evacuation of Luthien colony. Both the colony and the station suffered only light damage and civilian losses were minimal. The Aeon commander, despite a formidable base, was defeated and the Aeon have made no further attempt to occupy the planet. Well, technically yes, but practically no. Metal Shark. I'll have a look if I can save it, in which case I'll be starting it. If I can't, I'll be going and maybe do some skirmishes. We'll see. Options. Medium, but there is no... give me a second. Does it work if I close them and then I can maybe save? Since it's going to be single player only. I thought, well, I am very happy for FAF, for Forged Alliance Forever, but I thought it would be a little bit easier in general. Let's have a look. No, I cannot save.
Colonel, the captain missed his LZ. General Clark is confident you can correct the situation. Earthcom out.
Okay. Is there an option before I start the game to start it as a me-only game? Not here. I probably need a bit more than 50 minutes. Well, I've had so many bad starts. I'll be starting it, get some experience for next week, and then be able to do that a bit more properly. Can I force capture cursor? Capture cursor. Okay. Must have switched that off last time, but it is. And now I've started on the wrong difficulty. Bloody hell, today is a mess. I am sorry for that, but yeah, today is a mess. Oh, okay, and you would need to start FAF in solo mode. Am I silly or am I silly? Bloody hell. I feel like I want... I've been messing up so much already. Can I... Settings. Okay. Oh, well. Been wasting 2 minutes here, getting in, getting out, getting in, getting out. Blah. Okay. Let's get in. Let's try to do our best. Okay.
Colonel, the captain missed his LZ.
Land factory.
General Clark is confident you can correct the situation. Earthcom out.
Okay, I already have some mass coming
Get an
in.
operational base up and running. We're gonna have to wing this one.
Be advised, the Aeon have a naval force protecting the island to the south. Your orders are to build a sonar installation and a fleet of warships. When you are ready, destroy the enemy frigates positioned around that island. Earthcom out.
At least the cursor is now visible after all the other crap I've pulled. There is still some stuff on there. No, okay. That's an air factory, but first to... like this. And I also still have some energy left, so that's good. Let's put the air factory in here.
System enabled.
Put another land factory up there. Messing up the placement here. And we'll immediately go for tier 2 as quickly as possible. Okay. I want at least 2 naval. Some frigates, then some U-boats. Sonar is a secondary objective, but having a sonar installation is not a bad idea. So sonar up, and do I have a radar currently? No. So radar up. No.
Captain, be advised that we have
We're doing
multiple
tier 2
sub-signatures near your
immediately.
position. Destroy them.
Go fetch that and upgrade. Upgrade. I have some more reclaim over here. Yeah, power generators. Let's just regen these. Okay, we need more power generators. Let's get him to build a few more
Been
here.
discovered by an Aeon scout. Things are gonna get really hot around here.
Yeah, unsurprisingly.
Time to pay for your transgressions against the Aeon.
I do have the 2 here. We'll be helping out there. Did I lose an engineer? Let us put one there as well. Where's my ACU? We are not currently doing anything, no. -8, I might be able to support that. Yeah, of course, they're immediately pushing in hard. And they're pushing possibly hard enough to get that into trouble as well. Let's get some stuff pumped out here.
seen before. It's a wall of units. They're on me.
Okay, that's a factory down.
I've suffered heavy losses. I'm rebuilding and have scouts out. But if they hit me like that again, they'll roll right over me. Some of the units were marked with an unknown insignia. Transmitting image.
Colonel, can you verify that insignia?
Of course I can verify it. I just sent you a blasted picture.
That's the royal crest used only by the princess's champion. Stand by for further orders. Earth, come out.
Fantastic.
Okay, I have some air defense now in. This is all I'll be getting in that regard. Okay, let's pick up a little bit of a mass about here. You go repair here. And then we'll repair here. Okay, no idea who's eating that much mass right now. Maybe the ACU. Yeah, it was the ACU, that's fine. Okay, let's add a bit more build capacity here. We'll need it. And I will be absolutely need to kill the frigate force.
The frigate and its escorts are still on the water. They must be destroyed before the operation can continue. Earth, come out.
That should be enough to get this built.
They're hitting me again! I don't think I can hold them off!
Colonel, recall immediately. General Clark's orders.
Can't! Too many of them! Nowhere to...
Captain, proceed to the Colonel's position.
Nothing he can do! Finished!
Get out of there, Zach! The Illuminate is coming for you, Imperial. Zach! Zach, come in!
There goes his...
Captain, we have a confirmed ACU explosion at Colonel Arnold's last known position. He's gone.
Captain, the Aeon are heading toward your position. These are the same units that killed Zach. Teach them a harsh lesson. Soon you will join your friend in the abyss.
Okay. I do want a little bit more defense. Ooh, very nice. Okay. Let's get
The first
some
attack is
T2
incoming.
energies.
Sensors are picking up air units. Earthcom out.
Okay, that went better than hoped.
The first wave has been defeated. Repair and rebuild as necessary. The second wave will be hitting you soon. Earthcom out.
Can't put anything there. Okay, I have a few more submarines here to incorporate. To incorporate. Oh, however, and I do need to make sure that the air defenses are tight enough, which seems like they ought to be. You go level 2. Seriously, you go land factory. 2, and I make... No, I don't need these right now. don't have anything to do repairs on the island. But I'll be setting up some more defense over here.
The second wave is moving into attack position. Detecting naval units this time. Earthcom out.
Zareshon, hello, welcome in. Yeah, there's a ton of reclaim on the map, and I'll be fetching some of it, and there'll be much more reclaim in a moment. But I am currently, luckily, not all that bad in reclaim, or in mass at least. Although I probably could push more with than what I am doing. I could build more units than I currently am. Let's go push here, and that is another ton of reclaim coming in. Okay. Let me get some reclaim engineers out here. Okay, RR2. You two come over, hoovering up all this reclaim.
The second attack has been repelled. Fortify as much as you can before the next wave arrives. Earthcom out.
Let's get this incorporated into the naval group over here. This is more reclaim. Well, let's have you help out here. Well, no, if I'm doing more reclaim, I need more factories. Let's get some gunships out. With all this reclaim going on. I'm a bit paranoid about not having enough air defense. At least over here, I should not be too deficient. Okay, so they're going to be repairing first. That's... Well, I don't need the reclaim immediately, so I'm not needing to complain.
The last wave is almost on you. It's a combined naval and air force. Earthcom out.
Okay, I hope you're going into the big island block there. Well, I don't need to get reclaimed, to be honest, currently. And they're coming through the middle here. Thank you. I'm probably over defending because I am worried about not enough defense about. I haven't played in a while, so I need to get the submarines in there. They are the main DPS here against surface targets. Okay, I lost the frigates, but come on, let's get the last submarine over here. Yes. Yeah, I know what you mean. The issue with RTS multiplayer is that if you're over defending, you're probably having a hole, another hole about somewhere in your strategy, not enough econ or not enough pressure. Single player though, that is much less an issue.
You must drive them back so that you can recover the Colonel's black box. Earthcom out.
Operation area.
Well, no, that is not quite true. It's not an issue. No, I think I'll take it with not as much an issue as in multiplayer. Can I? I can't yet. Okay, so air and sea is the only attack vectors I currently have. Okay, let's claim this island. Okay, I do have a few. Let's bring these in. Okay, now I could use a lot of reclaim. Let's clean. Oh, no. You don't. I hope I am mistaken, but they... Tier 1, Tier 1, Tier 1... Come on, get me that fighter off. Of my gunship group. Okay, let's keep refreshing and also
Captain, we are uploading a new schematic to your ACU. It's the
pushing here.
SA-2000 Tech 2 radar system. Should help identify incoming threats. Earthcom out.
Seriously, that would have been very helpful beforehand. Okay. Getting closer to surface access. I do need to take care of that. I am not getting surprised by the group up here. Okay, and I'm very happy to see that the gunboats are building reasonably quickly. Where is the engineer I sent out? Let's do some deep water reclaim over here. And do I have enough energy? I do more than enough. So let's expand the radar system. Well, let's make sure he's not building anything on this island.
Sir, we need to get the Colonel's black box. It has valuable information. Earthcom out.
Let's get the radar system. The less the enemy knows about us, the better. True, I did forget about that. I do need to get them up above water, though. Okay, we have a bit more over here.
The other one didn't put up much of a fight.
Let's have gunship fight gunship. And then my surface fleet is not good enough. Yeah, I can imagine that. I did want to have them go down when attacking surface ships. I think like this might be more reasonable. Okay, there is still reclaim here, but I don't need it currently. Okay, that is that also destroyed. Let me pull a few more engineers. And let's fortify this one as well. Where is the other idle one? Okay, we are going to fortify this one as well. Especially since we have the ACU on here. And then some torpedo launches before we reclaim. No. Give me 3. Up, up, up. Okay.
The way will soon be embraced throughout the galaxy, and there is nothing you can do to stop it.
Sir, the Colonel's black box is too valuable to leave to the Aeon. Recover it.
Oh, that is unfortunate here. Luckily, I do have some statics. Dang, didn't pay enough attention to the radar there. All the surface stuff is over here. Okay, did I manage to get some, at least... Okay, I have some more engineers to help out. No, you are going to do mass extraction first, and then you can help the ACU. You know what? Where is okay, this is so deep I don't know if there's even reclaim. Let's see if there is reclaim over here. There ought to be. Okay, that submarine is rather sad. And I'll be fortifying this a bit more seriously. Can I bring you over there and shoot? Okay. There we are. Sorry, wrong button. You know what? I am going to get you out. Not quite in the positions, but that's not bad. And I'll be removing them from the queue here. Okay, engineer, is there any reclaim here? Bloody hell. Or is it all too deep for you? Okay, doesn't seem like... Oh no, he is finding stuff.
The tyranny of the UEF will not stand.
Well, that's a misunderstanding. We're not tyrants. Let's get the reclaim here. A lot more stuff coming in over there. Well, that looks more than good enough here. You do...
Sir, maybe you should check out your objectives. Earthcom out.
I was hoping to avoid that. But I'm over defensing, so... No, I think that ought to be fine. Let's just put one more here. And then the two engineers here can finish up. And I still have the fleet, so... Okay. Let's stop this for now. I have more than enough gunships at the moment. Okay, over here.
Data link established with Black Box. Download initiated. General Clark advises that you prepare for an Aeon counterattack. Earthcom out. Intelligence has confirmed the presence of the Aeon Princess on Matar. You are ordered to assault the main base and eliminate the Princess. Earthcom out.
Operation area expanded.
Okay. Okay, shipyards all stop. One goes an upgrade immediately. And honestly, no, we are producing more. Timoshka, hello, welcome in. Alternatively democratic, yeah. Sorry for not seeing that immediately. I was over focusing here a little bit, but yeah, in principle, the UEF is democratic.
Captain, it appears that the Princess has already fled Matar. Your new orders are to continue advancing and defeat the remaining Aeon commander. Earthcom out.
Well, since Her Highness is not available for an audience, let us go ahead here. About 50% done. Come, no. I'll be losing a few, but I need to get rid of this as quickly as possible. Okay, I'm pumping a lot of reclaim into the enemy base here. But I'll be doing quite a bit more, I'm guessing, soon. Where are you going? You're doing reclaim locally here. Then you come do reclaim over on this shelf. Why am I not? On this shelf. Okay, I am not defenseless. Proof. Oh, they have a class 2 in there.
Hello, Captain. I sense that you are upset about your fallen comrade. I am also saddened by the lives being lost all around us. This conflict does not need to.
And then governess.
Jam, you are not to communicate with the princess under any circumstances. Earth, come out.
Well, then properly jam the signal for me. I have a lot of defenses more. I have a lot more defenses south of where they need to go. Okay, that is not going to be finished up. But as long as I can keep the ships busy, although seriously, the Infinity Cruiser needs to go down and then I can pummel the destroyer to death. And next wave incoming. Are you seriously telling me that got destroyed again? Okay, and I do need to pull the air defense out a bit more.
Sir, if you're having trouble with the Aeon base, General Clark recommends trying different unit combinations. Earth, come out.
Okay, and I need to do some changes here as well. I haven't thought about. I need radar here. And not only radar, I need sonar down here as well. Bloody hell. That should have been a shift build. And then... Okay, you're busy, but we're going to be rebuilding these two. And you'll be building one here as well. I have a ton of nice reclaim in front of my door. Let's go fetch it. That wasn't enough gunships. Okay, at least the governors are pushing here, pushing them back. Okay. I think I'll be adding 4 submarines for each round into the group as well. And then I'll be hoovering up all this reclaim. Okay, one of you goes hoovering about here. And I'm having another one and then a bit of hoovering as well. And 2 more about here. I think you're doing some hoovering here as well. Finish that torpedo launcher.
Make a fine funeral pyre.
This conflict need not continue, Captain. All I ask is that you listen and weigh the truth of my words. We are not the threat that the UEF would have you believe. The galaxy has been torn apart by centuries of needless conflict, and we only see...
Signal jam. Sir, begin following communication protocol Delta Delta Green. Earthcom out.
Boom, boom, boom. We need a new Hoover. Okay. Okay, fleet strength seems to go in the correct direction.
Destroy the Aeon. Make them pay for what they did to Colonel Arnold. Earthcom out.
Okay, with this fleet I can push out. Okay. Okay. Okay, they ought to have... You have torpedoes, yes. So I have some attack power. Against them. Even though this is going to be a lot more efficient. Okay. Okay, there is almost nothing left there.
Your jamming equipment has failed you. Open your mind, Captain, and let the peace and harmony from my voice enter your thoughts. Wash over you like a calm wave. You need not be ease. The wave is peaceful. It is...
That crazy religion killed a good man today, Captain. Remember that. Jam her or you'll be cleaning comrades for the rest of your career.
Sir, maybe you should check out your objectives. Earthcom out.
I know what my objectives are. Okay, 4 are enough to clean this out rather easily. Okay, I'm doing a bit of a dance here because I do not want to be pushed back too far again. Especially the surface ships I want to destroy, and then the bloody... Okay. And there come the missiles, and then we can hopefully finally destroy this part. Come on, get the cruiser. You can shoot while moving. We'll be doing that, please. Okay. I have tried looking at objectives, yes. You know what? I've forgotten that I have all these.
The Aeon will purge the galaxy of those who seek to destroy humanity.
All of these about. That ought to make this a lot quicker. Okay, come on, I do need to take... Oh, bloody hell, there's a lot. Okay. Still, that should make this go boom pretty soon now. Okay, that took a bit longer, and I forgot about the gunships I was building. On the other hand, I am quite happy I did wait so long before using them before, because that actually allowed me to really finish the game here.
I foresaw your success, Captain, and have already taken my leave. You are a formidable soldier. It's a pity you insist on fighting against the inevitable. We shall meet again.
But, okay, I'm happy that I did finish this, and I just had a look at the clock. I am actually about 40 minutes over time. And, yeah, half-mast for the poor captain that got killed. Zareshan, yeah, thank you very much for coming in. But, my usual length on Thursdays is about 3 hours, and I almost went overboard by quite a bit, and I do still have something afterwards, so this has to be rather unfortunate. A quick, so...
Zaracorn is now following.
Thank you very much for that follow, it is very much appreciated. So, a quick run over the schedule, especially since we have a lot of new people that have come in today. I do not always stream the same game. I have currently 3 games that I'm streaming. I'm streaming Monster Hunter on the weekends, Monday and Fridays. I'm streaming Shin Megami Tensei, and currently my Thursday streams are going to be Supreme Commander until I finish the 3 basic campaigns, plus at least the Forge Alliance campaign once. I'll be more conscious about the time probably next time, because I do have stuff in the evening that I need doing. So I'll probably be putting more skirmishes into to get to stream time, but not go overboard quite as much in a campaign mission. That being said, it has been a lot of fun. I'm happy to have taken it out again. I haven't played it for quite a while, and I do feel rustier than I thought I would be. But it's been a lot of fun, and I'm getting picked up, so I need to finish this up quickly. I'll have a quick look for a... No. In that case, I'm not going to. I'm just going to finish up the schedule. 4 days. That is Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. I'm streaming from 13 to 18 o'clock Central European time. Thursdays usually from 15 to 18 o'clock Central European time. And since you probably heard the bell, and I need to finish this up then rather quickly. So I'm going to wish all of you a great time, and until we do see each other again, thank you very much for coming by. See you, and goodbye.